So last weekend, my cousin Dave invited me over for what he called a private concert. Now, Dave's always been a bit eccentric. He once tried to sell homemade hummus at a hardware store, claiming it paired well with nuts and bolts, but I figured, hey, live music is live music. I showed up expecting maybe a couple of guys on guitars or, at worst, Dave attempting interpretive dance in his living room again. But when I walked in, I was greeted by the sight of his kitchen completely rearranged, with the colander on vocals, a toaster on keys, and, at center stage, his beloved blender wired up to what looked suspiciously like his daughter's karaoke machine. At first, I thought it was a joke. But Dave, ever the showman, introduced each band member with the seriousness of a Grammy host. On percussion, the spatula, he's flipping out tonight. And on lead, the only household appliance with real star power, Blenjamin. He hit the switch, and the blender roared to life, drowning out everything and everyone. The toaster tried valiantly to keep up by ejecting bread rhythmically, and the kettle whistled in harmony, but the blender was a one-appliance wall of sound. I swear, at some point, the colander tried to take a solo but just rattled off key, looking embarrassed. Things escalated quickly. Dave's neighbors started banging on the walls, in time with the beat, unintentionally, which Dave took as audience participation. The dog hid under the table, and his toddler began dancing with a potato masher. Meanwhile, Dave was absolutely in his element, conducting this cacophony like a proud maestro. For their grand finale, Dave attempted a medley that included Stir It Up and Whip It, which ended with flour everywhere and a slightly traumatized spatula. After the concert, as I was helping pick breadcrumbs out of the speaker, Dave grinned and asked what I thought. Honestly, I had to admit it was entertaining, if not exactly musical. But it was clear who the real star was. That blender didn't just steal the show, it turned the whole evening into a genuine mixtape.